Don't be on Instagram or on YouTube looking at these girls' locks flourishing and they're mature. They didn't have their locks for 3 to 5 years. Meanwhile, you had your locks for 4 months and you up there comparing your locks to somebody else's. Hey, what's up? It's Derica and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So by the title, as you guys can tell, today I'm going to be doing the starter locks do's and don'ts. So yeah, so before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And turn on your post notifications so you do not miss the upload from your girl. Alright, so some of y'all might be on this video because you're thinking about getting locks or you already have locks. So this video is for you, and I'm making it because some things I didn't know when I first got locks and some things I learned along the way, so I just wanted to share with y'all. So it's obvious that I do have my clips in for my retwist. It's because I'm trying to experiment. I'm trying to see if the dryness from my locks is coming from when I dry it, when I first do my retwist, or it's because of my regimen is not up to par. But anyway, so I'm gonna let them sit. It's been a couple of hours since I washed and retwist, but we're just gonna see what it's gonna do. And what else? Also, if you want to see my 1-year lock visual, you can go ahead and check that out. It's gonna pop up right now, and it has a lot of videos and pictures, and also check out my 13-month lock update. So yeah, so that's it. We're about to jump into the video. So the first tip I'm going to give y'all is going to be on the do's. I'm just going to do the do's first, which I have about 5 or 6, and I have the don'ts, which I have about 5 or 6 as well. So let's get into the first do. Alright, so I did write it down on my little note card or whatever, so I just know what to say. So first things first, the first do is please do moisturize your locks. Moisturize your locks as often as you can or as often as you like. The key thing is to listen to your locks, your hair. But for me, I can't even be giving y'all this advice when I don't even do it myself. Like, I rarely moisturize my locks. I'm talking about once a week and then I'm done. But I have got better. I'm making progress. I did get better. I started to moisturize my locks like 2 to 3 times a week, which I'm not sure if it helped at all, but it feels good to touch. So I guess it's doing a little something. So if you want to know what products I use to moisturize my locks, I will leave up that video right here as well. But I have been doing that. So please moisturize your locks because we don't want a breakage. We want our locks to thrive and to flourish. So moisturize your locks is key. Alright, so let's get into the second do. The second do is do. I strongly encourage you to do this, to tie up your locks at night. I don't know if you use a bonnet, a silk scarf, or whatever you're using to protect your locks, a lock sock, a satin pillowcase, anything you're doing to protect your locks to keep that moisture in, go ahead and wrap the hair up at night. I have been doing this my whole while I've been locked. I have not missed a day, a night. I don't care how sleepy I am, I'm going to tie up my hair. If I don't do nothing else, I'm tying up my hair, so do that. And yeah. And also, I have a fear of thinking I'm going to pop a lock, going to break off in my sleep because I sleep bad. So I'm like, what if I turn too hard or lay on the lock and I rip it out? So that's my biggest fear. Like, that's my motivation to make sure I'm protecting my locks at night. Alright, so do wash your locks as well. Okay, so when you first turn up your locks, I know that some people say to wait till you're 4 weeks in to wash your locks. But I also see some people wash their locks before that, which I was one of those people. I washed my lock during the first week of me having my starter locks because, y'all, the itch, the flake, the dryness, it was crazy because, I mean, when I was loose natural, I was washing my hair weekly and my scalp was like, sis, what you doing? So I had to really wash my hair. I wasn't rough. I was very gentle. I just mainly focused on my roots and got in there really good, and I was out of there. But what you need to do is when you want to wash your locks, if you're afraid to wash your locks during like the first week or two, go to a loctician if they did start your locks, or research different methods to prevent your locks from unraveling when it comes to your first wash, and it would save you the heartache, the stress, and the wasted time. So do wash your locks. That's very important because you want to listen to your scalp. Our hair thrives off of a clean scalp. Don't let nobody tell you, okay, your locks gonna lock faster if you keep them dirty, because that's not true. All you're gonna do is cause a stale scalp, product buildup, and we don't want that. So we just want our locks to continue to flourish and just grow into some beautiful mature locks. All right, so let's move on to the fourth do. I think it's the fourth one. Let me see. All right, fourth one. So on the fifth one, I have down that do find the right method for you whenever you're starting off your locks. There's so many different methods. There's instant locks, there's 2-strand twist locks, which I started my method off with the 2-strand. So I started my method off using the 2-strand twist method because it works just for my lifestyle. I'm a mom of 2, I'm a wife, and I'm very busy. So me trying to figure out how I'm going to wear my hair out while I'm in the starter lock stage was not the stress that I wanted. So 2-strand twist it was, because even when I was loose natural, like 2-strand twist, that was like my go-to. I would wear those out, let them set before I wear my twist out. So I said, you know what, I can do this for my life journey. And so that's what I did. I did my 2-strand twist starter locks during the pandemic because I was very impatient. I did not want to wait to go to a loctician, and plus I'm very leery about who I let touch my hair. I want to protect my energy, so I said, let me do it myself because I'm capable of starting my own locks. Okay, how hard can it be, right? So here I am right now, so I guess it wasn't that hard. So do find out the right method for you. Do your research, watch some other lock YouTubers, or go on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, or whatever social media that you use to see what locks will fit your lifestyle. And that will save you a lot of time of saying, okay, I don't want my locks no more. I'm not saying that's gonna be the only reason why you probably want your locks, but that can probably be one of the main reasons, because that was one of the main reasons that I combed out my first set of starter locks, was because I did not like the parting. Some of them were too small, some of them were too big, and then I knew that once they matured, they would not be the thickness that I wanted. So with the amount that I have, which I was discussing in another video, the amount of locks that I have and the parting system, it all flowed because I know my hair better than anyone else, and I just knew exactly what I was going for. I knew what I wanted, so I went ahead and executed it, and we're here. So I'm very happy with the thickness of my locks as of now. Okay, so I think I covered all of the do's, so let's get into what you're not gonna do, what you don't want to do in your lock journey, or your starter lock journey. Okay, all right, so the first don't is, please don't over manipulate your locks. When I say over manipulate your locks, I mean do not try to start styling them so soon. Don't try to do any fancy styles. Just keep it very simple. Like if you do want to style, like you can do like your 2 high twist styles, or just a basic twist style. You don't want to do anything that's going to cause pulling, breakage, and just started doing your hair too tight. So kind of keep it simple. Like for me, my go-to style during the early starter lock stages was down. Like I just wore it down. One time I did 2 buns, half up, half down. And if I did do those styles, it was very quick. It would be probably to film a video or run to the store, and then I took it back down. And also during this time, hats are going to be your friend. And also with the manipulating, please do not retwist your hair too tightly or too often, because that would definitely cause thinning and breakage. And that's one thing why I wanted my locks to be thick, because I don't want them to thin out. I know my hair density, I know my hair is very fine. So if I was to go ahead and do smaller parts and thinner locks, I'm like, okay, I'm in for trouble the longer they're going to get. So I said, the thicker, the better. All right. Okay, so this goes along with the retwisting. Don't wait to retwist your hair too long, because that right there is like, that's a setup. Waiting to retwist your hair too long will cause marrying. That's when your locks, where if you have 2 locks and the hair from the other lock may go into the other lock and you have to do lock popping, is when you pop your locks to separate them. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not, because at this point in my lock journey, I still do get marrying. So yeah, so to avoid marrying or other issues with your foundation of your locks, unless you're freeforming, don't wait too long to retwist, because I had to learn my lesson early on. Like I was panicking, I was like, oh my god, what's going on, like what is going on? So I hopped on Google and I found out a solution to pop them, because I didn't know that was a thing, because I really truly didn't do like my actual research on locks. I know I always wanted them, but I didn't go ahead and say I'm about to watch 10,000 videos to see if I really want to get them or what they're talking about, because for me, I wanted to make my own decision and just go ahead and start it and do not wait, because that's how I am. I want to do things right then and there. I don't like to wait, so I went ahead and just started them like that. So yeah, so don't wait too long to do that, to retwist. All right, another big one. We're not going to compare our locks to other people's lock journey, right? Don't be on Instagram or on YouTube looking at these girls' locks flourishing and they're mature. They didn't have their locks for 3 to 5 years. Meanwhile, you had your locks for 4 months and you up there comparing your locks to somebody else's. That can like put a dent in your whole lock journey. Like it can cause just unwanted feelings that could have been avoided. Just don't compare, because you got to start from the bottom to get to the top, because you don't know what they went through in their lock journey, like in their starter locks, because we all go through different stages. Everybody's locks is different. Your hair is different from mine. Sometimes our locks may look similar to someone, but they can have a different hair type, what texture. They can have a different density. They can just a lot of different things factor into your lock journey. So please do not compare. Love on your locks, like nourish them, and they will be popping once they mature. So right now my locks are not mature. As you guys can see, I still have a few pieces of 2-strand twists, few little curls, but I like it because my locks are unique. They don't look like nobody else's. So that's the beauty of having your own lock journey. So don't compare, y'all. Don't compare. All right, so this is gonna be another big one, because I know a lot of us like to get locks for the wrong reasons. So that don't is going to be, do not get locks for the wrong reasons. Like people, like what I'm starting to see now since the pandemic, a lot of us have gone on our lock journey. Some of us have made it months, and some of us have combed them out. But please don't be getting locks for the wrong reasons. Do not get locks for the wrong reasons, such as, oh, they're trendy, or I want a lock because they look so good on you, and you get them and you're like, I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up to wake up with my scalp itching. I didn't sign up to have no ugly stages. I didn't sign up to have anything that comes with this lock journey. Because let's be clear, we're going to have our days when we just over our hair, because I have my days I'm like, I'm over it. Like I'm over the itchy scalp. I just want my locks to be mature. But you just have to embrace it and keep going, because it will get better. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know, all the other stuff, good stuff people say to kind of motivate you and push you to keep going and not to give up on something. So don't give up on your lock journey. Keep going, and just know that it is a process. So yeah, that's it for this video. And one last important thing is to enjoy your journey. Just enjoy your locks, and y'all gonna be good. So I guess that's it for this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you do not miss the upload from your girl. And yeah, I will catch you on my next one. Thanks for watching. I hope that it was helpful too. Bye.